Yo, what's up? My name is Caleb Williams, and welcome back to the Poker Odyssey. In this week's episode, we get in a session at Rounders and talk about 75 hard. Leg up. On our way to Rounders, ready to get into action. We've already checked in, we're on the list, ready to go. We'll see you guys there. After about a half hour of waiting, we finally get a seat in the 1-2 game. One of the first hands we are dealt is Queen Jack offsuit and the hijack. I open at 15 over 2 limps and only the cutoff calls. The flop is Ace 10 6, 2 clubs. We see bet 20 and she calls. I do a little dance inside as the King of Clubs hits the felt on the turn. I wait a couple seconds and then bet 40 into a pot of 70. When she calls, my antennas are on alert. There's no more dancing as the river pairs the board. I'm not sure what I can get value from, so I decide to check. She wastes no time and bets $40, and my chips are right behind her for this sizing. She turns over Queen Jack offsuit as well, and we chop this pot. After last session's tidy loss, I'm feeling froggy. After a few more hands, I'm ready to establish my presence at what seems to be a tamer table. We get dealt Ace-Jack offsuit in a straddle pot, the under the gun player limps, and +1 makes it 20. I want those $33, so I'll bump it up to 60. It folds to the small blind, who has about 150-ish in front of him. He thinks it over for quite some time and decides on the shove. I have $60 already in this pot, so I eat a chip in the middle. We decide to run it twice and he showed queens. When the dealer spreads the flop, I see another queen in the window, and then this happens. First one was you? Oh shit. Probably not. Uh-oh. Yeah.
Ese no valió.
I flop the nuts on the first board and get runner aces on the second. Scoop. We all have those hands where we just act. No rhyme, no reason, just action. Pocket 10s are a pretty good hand, and I'm loving it even more when I get to raise to 35 in the small blind over 4 limps and a straddle pot. Only the under the gun player calls and we see a flop. Again, for no reason, I see bet 35 on Queen 6-6. He bumps it up to 100, and before I know what I'm doing, I hear myself saying all in for his remaining $50. I don't think about what he's raising with and completely ignore the fact that he only has $50 behind. What is he folding? What am I beating? Not the ace queen offsuit he has right now. Quite some time goes on before the next hand, so I rejoice when I finally see a semi-playable King Jack offsuit. Of course, the straddle is on, so from +2, I make it $20 over a limp. We go Rounders heads up, aka 5 ways to the flop of Jack 10-4 rainbow. This seems like a flop that somebody else would touch as well, but when I bet 65, all players fold. I'm trying to put myself in more spots so that I can grow as a player. Ace 10 offsuit +1 seems like one of those spots, especially when we open $10 and get 7 callers. On the flop of Ace Queen 4-2 clubs, I bet a large sizing of 50 and get min raised by the button. The plan was to be one and done with this hand, but with the small sizing, I call. On second thought, I think I should have stuck with the original plan. The ace and queen on the board are both clubs, and I have the 10 of clubs, so only King Jack of clubs and maybe King 9 of clubs are the only club combos he would do this with. Everything else beats me. Ace Jack plus and 4s. I actually take some time to think this hand and fold when he bets 125 on the turn. He was kind enough to show us he had pocket fours. Last session, aces saved us from a significant loss. I'm wondering if they can make us some money this session when it's one of the last hands I look at. See these two red chips? They indicate a $10 button straddle. Button straddles? They're a good place to start if you're trying to make some money with aces. The players that act before the button, they don't seem to care about the straddle, and 3 of them limp. The cutoff? He's our huckleberry. He makes it 100, it falls to me in the big blind, and I make it 250. He smooth calls with about 300 behind. Past Caleb, he was so terrified of big pots, but now I look at them as an opportunity to win big pots. The flop comes 4-8-7 2 diamonds, and I rip. If I had the ace of diamonds, I'd probably check to let him pop off, but that doesn't stop him because he still pops off and calls me with red nines. We fade and scoop a big one to close out our session. Another session in the books. Stats are here. Saved by aces yet again. Hold up. Bring in the accused. We had a bit of a snafu yesterday. We woke up, did our first workout of the day, came back home, showered, ate breakfast, read our book. Then we decided that it was time to work on the vlog. We did some editing, got some stuff done, trying to get the things done for the vlog. Then we did our second workout of the day. Went to play poker, winning session. Hey, everybody's happy. Come home, 2 a.m. Go to bed. Uh-oh, there's something missing, Caleb. What's missing? Oh yeah, that's right, the progress pick. We forgot to take our progress pick for 75 hard yesterday. We wake up in the morning. Oh shit, I forgot. We message Berkey. Hey Bert, what do we do in this situation? Berkey's a kind fella. He texted me back that I have 3 options. 1, I can quit. I'm so ready for a burger. So, that option seems very, very tempting. I even tell him that I'm going to take that option. The next 2 options are $250 penalty, or I can do a 3-minute ice bath. Oh my God. Ooh. So cold. Look at this. Okay, so I was an athlete in high school and we did ice baths. This, God. I'm laughing because I thought that I was just gonna be able to lay in the tub, no reaction, no whatever, and just take it and do it. But until you lay 3 minutes in a tub with, I think I had 6 bags of ice, you just don't know how cold it is. Shout out to Berkey for giving me the opportunity to continue with the 75 hard challenge. And yeah, we're definitely not gonna mess up again, because if we do, then we're probably gonna have to do something stupid like this. This honestly was probably worth a $250 penalty. But we got it over with. 3 minutes in the tub. Over this. Flexing muscles though. Gee, damn, Caleb.